Our top two seeds going head-to-head in this historic women's doubles gold medal match featuring Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman going up against Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell as we welcome you into the booth here on Championship Court at the Sawyer Point Pickleball Club. Alongside APP U.S. National Team head coach Chad Edwards and pro pickleball coach Dominic Catalano, I'm Dorian Kraft. Fellas, historic match in action on the APP Tour. In this match, Megan Fudge becomes the all-time medal leader on the APP Tour, 69 medals to her name. Dom, it's just a testament to what she's been able to achieve.
Yeah, it's the longevity, and we've talked about over 3 disciplines, singles, gender doubles, and mixed doubles. We know that regardless of the outcome of this, she's going to get a medal, but between her and Jill Braverman, they don't want anything but gold here. And with the two of them, they are really treating this weekend like a business trip. They're playing really well together. They've really kind of handled themselves pretty easily through the draw. And so, again, you're looking at them as the top team, obviously. But, again, it's about Megan Fudge and what she's getting and going to accomplish here today with her 69th medal.
Braverman and Fudge gave up a total of 9 points through the draw, but it is not going to be an easy task today against Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell.
Yeah, Cederquist and Newell teamed up in Newport last year to take the gold over Fudge and Braverman. They have a very good chance today if they can kind of expose that middle a little bit. Yana Newell needs to come out and really set the tempo, be aggressive. Cederquist with the counters. She's done such a good job sliding, creating separation away from the body, and really kind of being aggressive with the counter back. They're going to need that against Fudge and Braverman today.
Newell and Cederquist coming off of a gold medal in women's doubles in Fort Lauderdale, trying to make it back-to-back golds here on the APP Tour. 74 degrees, low humidity, perfect day for pickleball, and we have got women's doubles gold medal action coming up next here at the APP Vlasic Classic, Cincinnati.
This is why we drink. We drink for tonight, finally in town on the same weekend. Inside jokes, the great outdoors, karaoke till dawn, another cold one and a second slice. We drink for tomorrow, for the 7 a.m. 5K and the tailgate that follows, for the personal best that's about to be bested. Kick flips and polar dips, drop shots, cheap shots, shoot your shot. We drink for the moment, shaky hands, steady beat.
Yana Newell and Emily Cederquist. A really fun women's doubles gold medal match. Yana Newell and Emily Cederquist taking on Jill Braverman and Megan Fudge.
Wow, that was a tough ball right there.
And again, point.
Game 11-5. Timeout change ends.
Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell.
Great reset there.
Point. And Newell finds the middle, and she's fired up, getting the crowd going here in Newport
Timeout
Beach
receiver.
as she and
5-1-1.
Cederquist take a 5-1 lead.
Fudge and Braverman can't try to match power with Cederquist and Newell.
And it sets up a championship point opportunity here. Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell.
Yana Newell and Emily Cederquist are golden here at the Owl APP Newport Beach Open.
We've been saving that energy all day long, and we came out firing, we came out loud, and honestly it was the easiest match of the day because of the energy.
Lots of energy on the side of Cederquist and Newell in that Newport Beach Championship match last July. Right through the middle on cue.
Well, that was a little bit of extra energy in that one in Newport Beach and a little bit of added backstory. Newell had been partnering with Fudge and Braverman had been partnering with Cederquist. And
Missed return there.
Fudge and Braverman dropped Newell and Cederquist to partner together. So since then, Newell and Cederquist have been partnering together. They're doing great. They've won a couple of more gold medals.
Cederquist and Fudge actually, as Newell comes up short there, won a gold last year in New York as a partnership.
Fudge and Newell.
Yes, that's what I meant. I said Cederquist, didn't I? Yes, I meant Newell.
Yeah, I mean, here in Cincinnati last year, it was Braverman and Cederquist and Fudge and Newell. Braverman and Cederquist made it through to championship Sunday. Ended up with silver.
Great
didn't establish.
Yeah. Tried. She was getting a lot of short, choppy steps back to try and set those feet, but couldn't do it.
And that's smart right there to take advantage of Braverman not able to get outside of the kitchen and reestablish both those feet.
Really good construction there from Cederquist and Newell. Oh, sat on the net cord before falling back.
2-0-2.
Five-hole winner for Braverman to force the side out.
Yeah, she's not going to miss that one right there. Big side out for them, holding Cederquist and Newell to 2. See if Fudge and Braverman get on the board here early in game 1.
Cederquist didn't quite get the separation away from the body on that second one. Good spots there from Braverman.
1-2-1.
Newell was ready for the speed up.
Yeah, you saw Newell just slide to the left there, take a full swing on that forehand, anticipated the speed up there from Fudge. Excellent counter.
Just a little loose on the volley, 2 apiece.
Good pressure right there from Braverman on the crash off the drive of Megan Fudge, too. Put a little pressure on Newell to be perfect with that block.
Oh, nice overhead.
And you could see Cederquist telling herself to move up following the overhead.
Oh, yeah. Cederquist took a couple of steps back there. Once you see your opponent's back, you should be hugging that kitchen line.
Cederquist finding some space to force the side out, but not before Braverman and Fudge have taken the 3-2 lead.
Well, good recognition there from Cederquist as Braverman pinched middle and took it away, and Cederquist just goes right down that line.
3-1.
ATP from Braverman.
Good job there, running it down off the aggressive roll from Newell.
2-3-2.
Kept a good separation.
Nice pick. Cederquist set it up to perfection.
Well, and that's where, Dom, you and I were talking about it yesterday, that going behind Braverman isn't exposed enough, and Cederquist does a perfect ball right there, makes it bounce, it's behind her, she can't pick it up.
Cederquist just missed.
Had it down the line right there, but a little too much inside out.
3-1. Second server.
Sent long off the paddle of Fudge. Second serve on the way.
Yeah, Fudge just jumped there right there. I don't know if the movement from Braverman kind of coming back to the middle threw her off there as well.
Cederquist a little too fine as Fudge and Braverman back out in front.
Again, the defense of Braverman and Fudge on point. Cederquist and Newell, a couple of chances there to end that point.
4-3-2. Side out.
Drop just a little too high.
3-4-1.
Yeah, there it
Good
is.
job
again.
by Newell, really forcing Braverman back behind.
Yep, we've talked about that spot numerous times, and that's where you got to set it up. You got to go through there. You got to go through the
4-4-1.
backhand side of Braverman.
Second server.
Yeah, too good there from Braverman, keeping the pressure on Newell. Newell wasn't able to really
4-4-2.
force anything out wide to pull Braverman away from the middle of the court.
Side out.
Fudge and Braverman back on serve as we are tied at 4-all here in this opening game of our women's
4-4-1.
doubles gold medal match. Pop-up makes for the easy put-away point, Fudge and Braverman.
Good cover on the backside from Braverman. Gets the pop-up, and then Fudge able to get that ball down at the feet of Cederquist.
5-4-1.
What an exchange, and it's won by Cederquist.
Well, it's the second to last save there from Yana Newell. Excellent job keeping that ball down, and then the
5-4-2.
perfect attack on the backhand side there from Cederquist past Braverman.
Point.
Yeah, it's not the spot to speed up right there with Fudge sitting dead red on that backhand.
6-4-2.
Backhand side of Braverman again to force the side out.
Well, that's what Cederquist has been doing very well this week, is sliding to the right, clearing the body to be able to be aggressive
4-6-1.
on that backhand counter.
Second server.
It's a little delicate there on that drop from Cederquist.
4-6-2.
Just wide.
Point.
Into the left hip. Point for Cederquist and Newell. They're within one.
5-6-2.
Cederquist trying to pull the trigger, that ball well below the tape.
Going to go back to the middle ball that Yana Newell came over, took the backhand and pushed it to Fudge after Cederquist had pulled Braverman wide to that backhand side. That ball really left Braverman and Fudge off the hook right there.
Where should it have gone instead?
Let Cederquist take it. Keep that pressure on Braverman.
Got jammed up right there. Did Cederquist jammed herself up? Looked like she was going to take it out of the air and then let it bounce and then has to short hop it.
I honestly feel like she went there to get it before Yana came over and took it. So then she ran herself in the bad hop.
Point.
Miss hit from Newell. Another point as Fudge and Braverman have opened up a 3-point lead here in game number 1. Newell and Cederquist taking a timeout. Here's a look at Megan Fudge by the numbers. This, her 69th career medal on the APP Tour. 26 in women's singles is the most. Tied for third most in women's doubles, the fourth most in mixed doubles. 22 gold medals to her name, the fourth most for any player in APP history.
So longevity right there, right? Over her career. But again, hit on it in the open. It's all 3 disciplines. It's singles, it's gender, and it's mixed.
Right now, Fudge and Braverman cruising towards another gold. It's a 3-point lead here in game number 1. It feels like Cederquist and Newell, they've been right there. They just haven't finished as frequently on their service side.
Well, I'll go back to that footage that we saw from Newport Beach, and you want to talk about the energy level and intensity level. Very different here from Newell and Cederquist. They need to try and find that same energy that they had in Newport when they were able to beat Fudge and Braverman.
Time in, please.
What's the best way to create energy when you come out flat?
Get vocal. Try to pump yourself up. Get the feet moving. Take a couple more chances.
Time in.
If you get that dead ball in front, go ahead and speed it up. Get ready for that ball to come back from Fudge and Braverman. Oh, that's going to be a referee.
My fault. Referee error. I made a noise which was distracting, therefore it's a replay.
It'll be a replay as Bob Swisshelm made an error. He said foot and then stopped himself.
He thought there was a foot fault, and he second-guessed himself.
Yes. So we will replay the point.
Second server.
A little more vocal there from Cederquist and Newell on the out call.
Well, they've already come out and been more aggressive here after the timeout.
8-5-2. Point.
That middle ball is continuing to be an issue for Cederquist and Newell. Cederquist and Newell are playing straight up. I honestly think they're a little bit stronger with Newell on the left.
Cederquist missing wide, and the issue for Cederquist and Newell, you start to get a little bit loud. Jill Braverman going to get just as loud on the other side.
10-5-2.
The crowd giving it back to her.
Getting behind. Braverman missing that serve deep. And the crowd letting her know it was out.
Newell not able to cut it back. Second serve on the way.
That's a good ball there from Fudge down the line.
5-10-2.
Missed third from Cederquist. A quick side out as Fudge and Braverman with a game point.
5-1.
Lands in the court. Good exchange.
That's why I like Cederquist on the left there. She does a much better job sliding, clearing the body for the backhand.
It's about comfort level, and we know that Yana's much more comfortable on that left side.
5-10-1.
A couple of holds for Cederquist and Newell.
Oh.
Cederquist called for a bounce. Newell took it and pulled it into the net.
Wow, Newell wanted to finish it with a winner. She didn't want to finish it with a ball that was potentially going to go out.
5-10-2.
Problem is you need points. And now Cederquist puts it into the net as errors piling up on their side, and Fudge and Braverman yet another opportunity at shutting the door here in game number 1.
5-1.
Return sails long. Fudge and Braverman take game number 1, 11-5. Megan Fudge 1 game away from making historic medal 69 a gold.
Over 10 years ago, Gearbox changed the game. No honeycomb, no soft spots, just pure, patented technology. Players felt it instantly. This was different. That legacy lives on in the new GX2. With our SST 2.0 carbon fiber rib core, it delivers explosive pop, locked-in control, and unreal feel. It's not just better, it's Gearbox. Visit gearboxsports.com to experience the paddle built different.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
When you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
The APP is sponsored by the Botanist Island Dry Gin, distilled with 22 wild botanicals.
Road to Pro. Unlock your potential with the official sock of the APP Tour.
And C&D Nets, the highest quality nets made in the USA. Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman capturing game 1 of our women's doubles gold medal match, 11-5.
Cederquist and Newell came out and they started to put some pressure on, but it's so difficult to keep Fudge and Braverman down. Braverman started getting vocal. Fudge taking a couple more chances with some speed-ups. And then the missed return there from Newell, giving Fudge and Braverman game 1.
It will be Fudge and Braverman to serve first here in game number 2.
0-0-2.
Cederquist into the tape. First point goes to Fudge and Braverman.
My goodness. Fudge and Braverman, the scramble on the court.
3 golds, or 3 medals, I should say, as a team for Braverman and Fudge. 2 golds, tracking towards number 3 here in Cincinnati. Oh, somehow Braverman got it in as she was falling over.
Protection of the face, get the paddle out in front, and good things happen. Just outside the right ear there of Braverman.
A quick 2 points to open up game number 2 for the top seed on the women's doubles side. Into the hip of Cederquist, another point.
Well, we talked about it in the break between games 1 and 2. Newell and Cederquist were a little flat. They've come out game 2, continue to be flat. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it.
The defense from Fudge and Braverman is so good. It's one of the reasons why they are so difficult to beat.
The read on the sideline ball from Megan Fudge. She comes back and she just cuts it back in. And then the reset that almost skips away on the sideline here, too.
That ball right there from the shoelaces with side spin creates the pop-up.
Timeout on court as Braverman and Fudge have opened up a 4-point lead. And you got to protect your face, as we saw earlier. Oh, Fudge and Braverman doing a scramble on the court. And as we take a look at our Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match, sometimes that means you got to protect the goods and get the paddle in front of the face.
Well, this was the Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match, but the last point was a candidate as well. Again, Fudge and Braverman just making Cederquist and Newell hit so many more balls. And then, why not? Almost hits you in the face and you slap it down for a winner.
4-point run on second serve to start game number 2. So far, Newell and Cederquist not even able to get a stop. Cederquist finally able to get on top of a ball and put it down.
I would not be giving Cederquist any ball on the backhand side that she can counter. I like the speed up there from Fudge, but just wrong spot.
Newell short on the backhand. Second serve on the way.
0-4-2.
Oh, that's a hot shot from Braverman.
Well, jams her up right at the body. Cross-court speed up. Can't get extended.
4-0-1.
Points keep rolling for Fudge and Braverman.
5-0.
5-0 here in game number 2.
Football.
Ooh, push off.
You can't challenge football call. It's only line calls. You can't challenge it. Because we don't have cameras on that. Second serve.
Foot fault called.
He dragged it over the line.
There, yeah, that was no drag. That's a push off right there. Left foot goes in, doesn't drag it out.
5-0-2.
Second serve on the way.
Good call there from Bob Swisshelm.
Oh, great step in from Braverman right there on the read on the speed up.
This has shades of the semifinal in which Fudge and Braverman
6-0-2.
pickled Yuki Castillo and Allison Harris in game 2. Cederquist through the middle to get back on serve. How do they score some points here?
Play with confidence. Right now when they're on their serve, you know, there's a little bit of hesitation on that middle ball.
6-1.
You know, I think Newell comes up. Oh, we're going to switch it up. Put Cederquist on the left. Oh, stop. 2 balls off the hips.
Again, Cederquist coming up short.
Yeah, frustration from Cederquist right there.
0-6-2.
So that's the second time where Cederquist has really been pressured out wide on that backhand side. She speeds it up to try and hit herself, or hit her way out of trouble. Just feeds that ball to Fudge so that she can finish right through the hole that Cederquist left.
Oh, goodness, what a pickup from Fudge.
Well, this time, no push-off from Braverman.
7-0-1. Second server. 7-0-2.
Everything going the way of the top seeds right now.
This is what happens when they get on a roll. They start cruising and you're in trouble.
8-0-2, 1 minute.
Another timeout taken here from Cederquist and Newell as Braverman and Fudge have opened up an 8-point lead here in game number 2 of our women's doubles gold medal match. Braverman and Fudge leading 8-0 here in game number 2 of our women's doubles gold medal match. They are so difficult to beat because of rallies like this. It's our Gamma Live to Play rally of the match.
Yeah, again, the scramble from Braverman and Fudge, tracking of that ball out wide, and then this one from the shoelaces that lands in, creates the pump-up. Braverman and Fudge rolling right now, playing with a ton of confidence.
Fudge and Braverman playing with a ton of confidence, playing with an 8-0 lead after they took game number 1, 11-5. Megan Fudge closing in on another gold, guaranteed her 69th career medal in this matchup. That's the most for any player in APP history.
8-0-2.
Newell puts it away cross court to get back on serve.
Cederquist trying to get him fired up right now, getting a little vocal. Good
when you're
finish.
down 8, you got to look for something.
0-8-1.
Oh, just wide.
Second server.
Second serve on the way.
Cederquist and Newell tried to sell it.
Yeah, they could have challenged it.
Yeah.
It was wide.
Hardest.
Well, and that's how they got to play right there. Newell's coming out. She's being aggressive. They're moving the feet.
If you're Cederquist and Newell, you're in the nothing to lose range.
Exactly. You're
Right,
down
exactly.
8-0 in game 2 after losing game 1. So
1-8-2.
take some chances.
Point. Two, 8-2.
Ball
Just
deep.
long.
Yeah, I figured we'd get a timeout here from Braverman and Fudge after 3 quick points from Newell and Cederquist.
Sorry, timeout.
3 points from Cederquist and Newell have cut the deficit to 5 here in game number 2. Humana would like to recognize Lou Sand for this week's Humana Human Care Spotlight. Lou purchased the first 4 pickleball nets at Sawyer Point in 2019 and has been vital to the development of this amazing facility ever since. The entire Sawyer Point community rallied behind Lou to recommend him for this distinction and is grateful for his contributions. Thank you, Lou.
Remaining timeouts. Receivers, 1.
Braverman and Fudge calling a timeout after 3 straight points by Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell to trim the deficit to 5, still on second serve. And with work to do here in game number 2.
Time in. 3-8-2.
Fudge pushing Cederquist back.
It's almost a little miss hit right there from Fudge on that overhead. Got it near the handle.
8-3-1. Point.
And we hear Cederquist yelling right there, stay down. The misses that she has had into the net is just
9-3-1.
standing up through that shot. Well, it's right on the line.
Wow.
Fudge and Braverman
Timeout receiver.
now with a
10,
championship
3-1,
point as Cederquist and Newell call another timeout.
Oh, I see. You're right. Ladies, I'm sorry you don't have
They don't
timeout.
have any timeouts.
Good call.
They already took 2. They took 1 when they were trailing by 4 and took another trailing 8-0. So no timeouts available,
10,
and it's a
3-1.
championship point for Braverman and Fudge. Fudge and Braverman are golden once again. Clinical in victory. They take it in straights, 11-5, 11-3.
And congratulations to Fudge there on her 69th medal, being gold.
History made here in Cincinnati. Fudge and Braverman golden once again.
When I have pain from arthritis, I grab BioFreeze. Unlike Voltaren, BioFreeze provides fast-acting relief. I can apply it to more areas of my body, and it's NSAID-free. Cool the pain, so I can get back on the court.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
The APP is sponsored by Partake Brewing, non-alcoholic brews crafted for those who make it happen.
Penetrex, daily joint and muscle care you can feel good about.
And Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour.
Oh, Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman weren't really tested in game 2. Cederquist and Newell got a couple of late points, but it was all Fudge and Braverman with defense like that. And then attacks like that. So Fudge and Braverman taking the gold medal here in women's doubles in Cincinnati. And Megan Fudge securing her 69th medal. They're courtside with Dorian Kraft.
Megan and Jill, congratulations. Another gold medal for you two as a pair. It never really felt like this match was out of your control. What was the strategy coming in? Because you guys have played Emily and Yana before, and they've been very competitive matches.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, we're constantly making adjustments. We were just talking about how we had come in with a game plan. They obviously came in with a game plan. We had to make adjustments, and it was just a matter of who was going to play the chess game better today, and we felt like we came out in front and just playing a little smarter.
So if you guys made adjustments, Jill, what was the most important adjustment that you all made?
The most important adjustment was Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. Give it up for all the moms here, including Megan, 2 beautiful children. But as Megan said, it's kind of a chess game out there. We came out with a plan, they had a plan, and it's sometimes just who adjusts better to the adjustments, if that makes any sense. But kudos to Yana and Emily. They are incredible players, and it's fun to have this rivalry, and I'm sure we'll be seeing them many more times this year.
Well, it's certainly fun for us to watch. And Megan, your 69th medal on the APP Tour, the most in APP history. It is gold. What does that mean to you, especially here on Mother's Day and doing it in front of your daughter?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's an honor. It's been such a blessing this last journey, the last 3 years, and it's amazing to get that record breaker with the gold, seal the deal with Jilly B. But no, I just appreciate everything that the APP has done to provide an amazing tour for us players and give us a platform to play, and just feel extremely blessed.
Ladies, congratulations. Jill Braverman, Megan Fudge, your gold medalists in Cincinnati in women's doubles.
Well, you heard it from Braverman and Fudge. It's all about who makes the adjustments the quickest. Braverman and Fudge able to get it done today. I'm sure they'll see Cederquist and Newell later again this year. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll return with more action here at the APP Vlasic Classic Cincinnati.